Let's say it without softening it. If you feel replaceable, it's because you've made yourself replaceable. Not intentionally, not maliciously, but structurally. The world does not operate on feelings. It operates on value, scarcity, and leverage. If your presence does not change the equation, your absence will not either. And that is the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. Being easy to replace has nothing to do with your personality being bad or your intentions being weak. It has everything to do with how rare you are. If what you bring can be found anywhere, anytime, from anyone else, then you are optional. And optional people are not prioritized. They are tolerated until something more convenient appears. In work environments, this shows up quickly. If your skill set is average, if you do only what is required, if you never go beyond the baseline, you blend into the background. Companies do not reward background noise. They reward leverage. If 10 other people can do your job at the same level, then you are not an asset. You are a slot, and slots can be filled without hesitation. Competence alone is not enough anymore. Distinct competence is what makes someone difficult to replace. In relationships, the pattern is even more brutal. If you overgive, overtext, overexplain, and overaccommodate, you signal abundance of availability. Scarcity increases value. Constant accessibility decreases it. When someone knows you will always be there regardless of how they behave, you remove the tension that creates respect. If your presence is guaranteed, your effort becomes invisible. There is another layer. If you do not have strong standards, you cannot command strong positioning. When you accept crumbs, you train others to give you crumbs. When you tolerate inconsistency, you normalize inconsistency. When you compromise your values to avoid discomfort, you become negotiable. And negotiable people are easy to swap out. The market, socially and professionally, always moves toward higher standards. You are also easy to replace if you lack edge. Edge does not mean aggression. It means depth. It means having opinions formed from thought. It means having discipline visible in your body, your schedule, your habits. It means speaking with certainty instead of hesitation. When you are neutral in every room, agreeable in every debate, soft in every stance, you disappear into the crowd. People remember contrast. They remember clarity. They remember conviction. Another hard truth is this: if you are emotionally reactive, you are unstable, and instability makes you risky. People replace risk. If you overreact to criticism, if you collapse under pressure, if you spiral at minor inconvenience, you signal fragility. Fragility makes others hesitant to depend on you. And when someone cannot depend on you, they quietly begin looking for alternatives. You might also be easy to replace because you have not built anything that anchors you. No skill that sets you apart. No network that strengthens your position. No reputation that precedes you. When you build something difficult over time, whether it is physical strength, financial stability, intellectual depth, or professional mastery, you change your gravitational pull. You become someone who brings substance into a room. Substance is rare, and rare is hard to replace. There is a psychological component, too. If you chase validation, you weaken your leverage. The moment someone senses that you need them more than they need you, the balance shifts. Replaceability increases when dependency increases. Emotional independence creates tension, and tension creates value. When you are grounded in your own life, your own mission, your own growth, people feel that you are not orbiting them. You are orbiting your purpose. That makes you harder to substitute. In many cases, being replaceable is simply the result of low standards combined with high availability. If you are always available and rarely exceptional, the equation becomes simple. There is no cost to losing you. And if there is no cost, there is no resistance to replacement. So how do you fix it? You increase difficulty of substitution. That is the strategy. You sharpen your skills beyond average. You build a body that reflects discipline. You develop emotional control that creates stability. You cultivate knowledge that adds depth to conversations. You protect your time so it becomes valuable. You set boundaries that establish standards. You reduce overexposure and increase intentional presence. You also stop competing on common ground. If everyone is chasing attention, you cultivate silence and substance. If everyone is loud, you become composed. If everyone is reactive, you become controlled. Differentiation is power. When you separate yourself from the baseline, your replacement cost rises. Understand this clearly. Being irreplaceable does not mean being perfect. It means being rare. And rarity is created through consistent effort over time. It is built through years of discipline that others avoid. It is forged in moments when you choose long-term growth over short-term comfort. You must also become internally anchored. When you know your value without needing it constantly affirmed, your energy shifts. You stop overextending. You stop chasing. You stop begging for inclusion. And paradoxically, that is when people begin to value your presence more, because now it is not guaranteed, it is chosen. There will always be competition. There will always be alternatives. That is reality. But when your presence creates impact, when your absence creates a void, when your standards create structure, replacing you becomes inconvenient. And inconvenience slows decisions. If you are too easy to replace right now, do not panic. Recognize it as feedback. Feedback is leverage if you use it. Build yourself into someone whose absence is felt. Increase your capability. Increase your standards. Increase your control. Reduce your neediness. Reduce your over-availability. Reduce your tolerance for mediocrity in yourself. The world does not cling to average. It clings to value. It does not protect convenience. It protects impact. And once you become impact instead of background noise, the conversation changes. Because at that point, replacing you is no longer easy. It becomes expensive. And expensive things are rarely discarded lightly.